to the brink of destruction and across the finish line for decades. Regardless of the driver, the vehicle, or the terrain, these are the wheels that will help you win by a landslide. The process of relentlessly redefining performance cannot be learned or taught. It's in our DNA.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.
Your winter savings start now at 4 Wheel Parts with deals on tires, wheels, and accessories for your rig. Get clearance items and select products for up to 50% off while supplies last, plus up to 20% off Overland products and up to $200 off BFG tires. The deals won't last long, so hurry in to your local 4 Wheel Parts or shop online at 4WP.com.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
We're back. We are here. It is the next day. It is day 2. It is 12:03 a.m. That means it is Saturday morning. Are you guys ready for some more excitement? I hope you guys are all still awake. If you're not, wake the heck up. We got some racing to do still. Where nobody's at the finish line in a 4-wheel car yet, and we got some stuff to tell you guys. So it is like I said, it's 12:03. We're here with our 14th hour update here on Fishgistics. And we're gonna go check out some trophy trucks. Let's go see what we got. We're getting closer to the finish. We're getting closer, guys. It's gonna be this isn't even that long of a Baja 1000. So come on, you guys can't be getting tired yet. This is not a peninsula run. If it was a peninsula run, we'd barely be a little over halfway right now, or a little bit more. But you guys stay up with me. Let's do this. Let's go look. Let's look at the tracker. All right, here we go. We have some vehicles on the tracker. We have the 83 is out front. Like we said, Luke McMillan, he's just driving smooth, driving clean. All he's got to do is get that thing to the finish line right now. Behind him, we have his brother, Dan McMillan, in the 23. He is second. The 34, Brock Dickerson, they're out of the race. They're on the highway. They've been done for a while. Don't mind that one. The 98, also out of the race, been done for quite a while. Behind them, we have the 43, Larry Rossler, and then behind them we have Tim Herbst in the 19. But look at that, they're at 0 miles an hour, so that's not a good sign for the 19 right there. That is the crossover road. If you guys are unfamiliar with this road, they call it the crossover road simply because it goes from the inland road right here, the 5 or the 3, I can't even think right now which one it is that goes across, to the 1. So it goes from the 1 over here just below San Vicente. It goes across over to Valley de Trinidad. A lot of people use that road for chasing during the races if the race course isn't going on it, because it's the fastest way to go across. It is not a smooth road. It is not fun. You don't want to take a trailer on that road, and that thing, it's tough. You're seeing race cars on it, and if you look at these speeds, look, Larry Rossler, 28 miles an hour on the crossover road. We see that Tim Herbst is stopped. Then we have 85. Mikey Lawrence has stopped. 25 miles an hour. And then the 26 is doing 27 miles an hour. So that crossover road is pretty serious stuff. So it's definitely not easy. So let's see. Hang on, I'm getting some text coming in for you. All right, getting some updates. So the 83 and the 23 both went through their pit in Valley T. Everything was good on the trucks. They stopped to get gas, get some water. They took a drink. Everybody's feeling good. Both the trucks, we got a report from the McMillan crew. Both of the trucks are good to go. And yeah, they should be good. So they just got to get to the finish line now is what we're hearing from the McMillan crew. Quite a good run going for the McMillan boys. So they're 1-2. Then, like I said, it's Larry Rossler, Tim Herbst. Oh, they're starting to move again, it looks like, going 1 mile an hour. These guys. And then it's all the way back over to the number 90, Raul Gomez over here. And then the 87, Dallas Luttrell. Now, this truck, the 87, is kind of cool. We've been talking about it all day. Once he gets to mile 630, almost there, none other than Larry Ragland is going to jump in this truck and bring it to the finish. So he's going to jump in right up here like San Vicente. In 25 miles, we're going to have another Baja legend jumping on the course. Not that far behind the other LR. The other LR is driving the whole freaking thing right here. This LR, we looked it up. I believe he is, Larry Rossler is 65 years old, if we did our math correct. And then the other LR that's going to get in here, Larry Ragland, he is 80 years old. So he is 15 years older than Larry Rossler. And it's pretty cool to see 80-year-olds jumping in the trucks down here. So pretty cool. We got some old guys racing, and they're both doing well. They're both in the top 10 this race. That's even crazier. So pretty cool. And yeah, we should have Luke coming by on the score feed. If you guys are watching the score feed, also Luke should be coming by pretty soon. So that's going to be the first truck that you see coming by at mile 730 there. He's at, where is he? He's at 724. So if you're watching that stream, he should be by there in about 5 miles or so. You should see the 83 come by first. That's what's going to be there. All right. Let me see. What else do we have here? That's the trophy trucks. Let's turn them off. Let's go look at the class 1s. We're just going to go from fastest to down the line here to keep you guys updated. All right. Class 1. We're going to see, where is our leader over here on the coast? The 138, Kyle Quinn. That is the first Class 1 car. Been leading all day, still leading. Second place Class 1 cars right here, Damon Jeffries, mixed up in with the 10 cars here. So we have 1022 is your first place Class 10. 1016 is your next Class 10. 1062, 1064, 1009. Really good battle still all day. We're going to keep saying it every hour update. All the way to the finish, we're going to have a great Class 10 battle. But right now, it is the 1022 Rafael Martinez holding off the 1016 as of now. We will have to look at the starting order when they get closer, because these guys started 30 seconds apart. So all the trophy trucks started 1 minute apart, and then all these guys started 30 seconds apart. So that's going to come into play later, especially if they're really close, like the 1022 and the 1016. We're going to have to look at the order and see who started in front and how many spots, because they're going to have that much time one way or the other. They either have to beat him by that much, or they just have to be that close behind the guy to get him. So we will see what happens there. That's Class 10. Going back to Class 1600 to 1626 is still leading. In Class 11, they took the shortcut, the sportsman shortcut, totally legal. 1105 is going to be your leader there in the 11 car class. The Class 11, Alex Gonzalez, still moving. So looking good. Your Class 11 update, we're going to do it right now because they're on the screen. We got 2 moving, 3 moving. The 1111 is moving, so that's great news. And those top 3 are moving at least. We got 3. The 1121 is also moving over in San Felipe, just heading south of San Felipe. So looking good for Class 11 getting a finisher. We've been checking on them all day. Now let's see, who else are we going to go check on? Let's go check on the... Oh, let's see. Let's check on the force induction UTVs since they just popped up on my map here. You guys getting tired yet? Anybody out there tired? I'm a little bit tired, but not that much yet because we're excited for the finish. After the first guy's finished, then you start getting a little bit more tired. But then the sun comes back up, and then you guys are good. So we have right here Austin Weiland still out front. That is Dylan from DS Customs in there right now. He is driving the 2954 for Austin Weiland. We have Phil Blurton in the 2944 running second. Then we have Justin Lambert and PJ Jones running third and fourth. Then Matt Burrows running fifth. And the 2927 not moving right now, but Justin Smith is going to be next, followed by Jason McMurray, Austin Jones, and Alex Baker. So that's a look at the turbos. Not a lot of change in this class. It's been Austin Weiland all day out front. And honestly, he doesn't have a lot of pressure from behind. He's just got to keep it moving. Phil Blurton is putting a little bit of pressure on him here, but he's not super close. So he's just got to keep it smooth. He's doing the mic section right now. This is the most technical section that's left in the race that they have to do. Once they get to the coast side, it's a lot easier than this. It gets a little bit technical through Europan still, but it's more just crappy and not as much fun. It's not really that it's not that sketchy. It's just not fun through the Europan section. So that's what's going on there. Here we go, Luke. Here comes Luke. If you guys are watching the score feed, there you go. First car, 7:30. That was Luke McMillan, number 83, and that is Luke driving. So he is first. In about probably about 12 minutes, we're going to see Dan McMillan come by. So it's going to be about 12 minutes at that spot until the 23 comes by. That was the last split that we got, was he was 12 minutes in front of him. So that's what's going on there if you're watching the score feed right now. Now, take a breath for a second and go over to the next UTV class. The naturally aspirated class, they came up next on my tracker, so let's just look at them. Caden Wells still way out in front. The 1995 just smoking everybody. Zach Seislov in second now. Joe Bolton and Elias Hanna dropped back a little bit. Earlier we saw Elias Hanna and Zach Seislov were right on top of each other there, battling it out, it looks like. And now we have a little bit of a gap between them. It looks like the 1925 Zach pulled away from Elias Hanna. He might have actually had a stopped or had a little issue there because he fell back quite a bit just from the last update that we did. But that is that's what's going on there. Now, looking back at the 1977, he's behind him. And then we come back again. And let me see, where are we here? We are going to be trying to find the other class here. Force induction, we already looked at them. The open, UTV open class. Here we go. All right, UTV open class. 1869, Brandon Sims, Craig Scanlon. 1 and 2 there, it looks like. So Brandon Sims out front, Craig Scanlon second. 1871, Wayne Matlock third. Then we have 1898, Cameron, and 1854, Kristen Matlock. So that is a look at, now look at the front here. We got a good battle going on again here. It is 1869, Brandon Sims and Craig Scanlon. They have been battling it back and forth all day. And once again, we have a good battle. Craig Scanlon is actually in a 4-seat chassis. So he's in a 4-seat Pro R. All these other guys are in 2-seat cars. I know for sure that Brandon Sims is in a 2-seat car. And I know that both the Matlocks are in a 2-seat car. So something a little bit different. I do know that this is the first race for Craig Scanlon in his new car. And he decided to go with a 4-seater. Gives him a little bit more wheelbase. And honestly, in Baja, I think that's a pretty good idea. Because there's a lot of whoops and rough stuff in Baja, and the 4-seater, it just works better in the rough stuff. The 2-seater is better in the super tight and twisty stuff, which right here, actually the 2-seater probably works a little better through the mic section. But when you get in the whoops and in the rough, the 4-seater is definitely better. So that's what's going on there. So now, I think that covers pretty much all those classes. What other class? Let me see. I'm going to try to read the comments. Sorry, I've been so busy today. I haven't been able to get to your guys' comments as much as normal. There's a ton of you guys with comments today. It's cool. Just been a little bit overwhelmed with all of your guys. My phone has been nonstop, which I really appreciate, but it's been crazy, especially in the daytime. It was going nuts over here today. I didn't hear your time prediction Yes, so I am predicting. I predicted a little while ago between 2 and 3, and I've narrowed it down now between I think 2 and 2:15 in the morning. So right around 2 to 2:15, I think is when our first truck's going to be there. If it's Luke or Dan, I think it's going to be when they're there. If both of them have problems, then it's going to be a while back because there's nobody else even close to them right now. But around 2 o'clock, so in about 2 hours actually from right now, probably right about 2 hours from right now, we should see our first truck finisher. And going back up, we can check on them again. And let's see, where were they? Up a little bit. Here they are. It's getting confusing with all these guys. So it looks like Brock Dickerson is on the course here, but remember, that's the highway. He's on a trailer on the highway right there. Same with the 93. They're at a pit. The 153 is at a pit. They're all on trailers. So the 83 is your lead car. This is your first place car, and then the 23 is going to be, where are they hiding? They're over here. The 23 is your second car. So it's the 83 and the 23 right now, and the 83 is at 731. Just under 100 miles to go. You got to get to 828, and he's at 731. So that is going to be what you guys are looking at there. How's Lofton doing in Trophy Truck 41? He's not. He had some electrical issues, is what I was told earlier, and he was out of the race pretty early in the day today. So bummer for Justin Lofton. Spec trucks. Did I not update them? I don't even remember now. Let's go look. Maybe I didn't, huh? All right, let's do the spec trucks. It's midnight. We're trying to remember all the classes here, so you guys help me along the way. The 204 is out of the race. The 219 is also out of the race. Unfortunately, both of those guys were good. The 219 truck is still perfect, by the way. They could have kept going. The 264 Pierce Herps, they are at mile 654. That is your leader right there. So the 264 is first place. Then we have the 233, Justin Davis in second. But look at the battle between the 238 and the 233. These guys have been going back and forth for hours, and it's really close between the 228 or 238. Look, they both just updated at the same time too. I got to zoom way in here. This is a good update. One is at 637.8 and 637.2. You have half a mile difference between the 233 and the 238. So the 238 is sitting in dust, which if you guys have never driven in dust at night, it really sucks. You really can't see. It's way worse than during the daytime. A lot of these guys, you'll see them run an amber light low on the front of their truck because the amber light actually cuts through the dust a lot better than white lights do. That's also why you're required to run an amber facing backwards so the guys coming behind you can see you better, because a white light doesn't work as well through the dust. So the 238 is running probably all amber lights right now. They probably don't even have any white light on just because of how close they are and how dusty that's going to be. So that's your top three spec right there. You got Pierce Herps, the Justin Davis, and the 238 Kiger. The 264 driving right now is that is going to be Riley Herps at 680. He's not there yet, so that is James Dean driving right now, right there. So that is James Dean in the 264. Then you have Justin Davis is at 638. So that is going to be Jeremy Davis. So they've just switched, actually. So Jeremy Davis, Justin's brother, is now driving the 233. So you got a fresh driver in the 233. You're about to get a fresh driver in the 264. And then the 238 switched also at 580. So that is a pretty fresh driver in there also. That is Jason McNeil now driving the 238, and he's really fast. So I would look for Jason McNeil to definitely hang with the 220 or 233 here. They just stopped, so Jason McNeil is going to get around them. That's probably the pit actually right there where they're changing. So I bet they're doing a driver change right now. That Justin Davis is hopping out and Jeremy Davis is hopping in. So then the 238 is going to get around them, and we'll see if it puts some time on them. All right. Well, I think that's a good update. Spend 20 minutes. I try to do about a 20-minute update every hour for you guys. I think I covered all the classes. So let's just go look at the front again real quick before we sign off, and then we'll be back in 40 minutes. Don't worry, we're not going to sleep. You guys better not be going to sleep either. We still got some time till we get a finisher. So it's the 83, still moving, less than 100 miles to go, and the 23, just about 100 miles to go. So 83 and 23, that's pretty much the story right now, those two guys. So come back in a little bit, and we'll see what happens, all right? We'll see you guys back at 1 a.m. for our 15th hour update. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit. Go get a snack, get a cup of coffee, whatever you guys want to do. Go have an energy drink, and we'll see you back in just about 40 minutes.